What's happening, family? This is another episode of the What Was Said podcast. This is episode 2. They say if you can make it through your first 10 episodes, you're golden. So we got 8 more to go. Starting off, how y'all doing? My lovely co-host. We got CC in the building. Of course, we got the pretty and Bino, and of course, we got my man Mr. Cool F Dot the Dottiest. Yeah, talk to me, everybody.
I'm doing good today. How are y'all doing?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling
I'm
good.
cold.
Playing. I'm ready for spring, man. I'm tired of this cold.
Turn your camera sideways if you can't see. There you
Boom.
go. Now we get the whole face, the whole experience. Oh man, a lot to talk about. It's been a wild week, man. Well, first of all, yeah, just talk, man. Come on, Abby, don't talk to me. How you feeling?
Cold. It started raining
Cold.
today and the temperature dropped.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you so used to that heat in Atlanta. Anytime we get any type of little bit of weather,
It's
y'all
not
Man,
that
they
hot
they gave me
here.
like
It's
50, 60. They talking about it's
y'all
cold.
y'all get a
our
centimeter of
50's not the
snow
same.
and it be accidents.
That's because they don't know what to do. They had Himalayan sea salt on the ground when it was
That's
supposed to
crazy.
snow.
Lord
It's snow
Jesus.
still melting in the DMV. How about you, CC?
I'm
Y'all
in
snow
North
melted
Carolina,
fast. I was
so
just down there recently. Y'all snow melted fast as hell.
good child. It better not snow again. Ain't nobody got time for no damn snow. And
It's
North
supposed
Carolina
to.
ain't nenever ready for snow. Like we've never been prepared for snow ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah. Y'all not used to it neither. That's just like when I'm in LA. LA is like 70 in the daytime, but it's LA 50 is like 28. Like, I don't know, maybe it's that
That's
desert, like
so nice.
that dry desert type of cold, but it'd be cold as shit
It
in
be
LA when it
cold?
oh my god, at nighttime. Because it'd be so warmed out. So now you outside with like your warm shit.
Yeah,
And then
oh
all of a
yeah.
sudden it's 45 at night. And you
Yeah.
like, ooh, you outside the comedy club, like, ooh, it's freezing out this motherfucker.
Freezing over this, yeah.
You know North
And
Carolina be shutting down jobs and schools for just like the slightest bit of snow though.
And you know,
That's
LA in the summertime got like that dry heat. So what happens is like it's like 90, but you don't feel it because it's no humidity. But you gotta be careful because you know what I'm saying you'll start feeling it when it come to like it be little shit like you'll start your skin, you'll see like your skin peeling if you're in the sun too long, or like you'll just get real dehydrated.
right.
Mhm.
Damn,
Mm-mm.
that's crazy.
Sounds terrible.
Uh man, listen, like I said, a lot of topics to talk about. Starting off, the mellow ball situation's been going on. The Mellow Ball recently got into an accident this past week in his Hummer where he basically hit a pedestrian in a car, of course. He didn't hit the pedestrian. Mike, you got that video for us? Let's see what we got here.
Damn.
You know what's so crazy? That Hummer must be made out of plastic, bro, because he barely touched that damn car and
For
the whole
real.
wheel came off.
Oh, Will came off. Damn. It fucked up the other dude car too though. I mean, his whole
I know.
bumper.
So mind you, what's been going on is that they saying that LaMelo, basically LaMelo, he might have had some goggles on, at the time of it.
He crazy.
Yeah, but it's another video, and I want to see if Mike, make sure Mike has it. Apparently, LaMelo Ball has been terrorizing the streets of Charlotte since he's been there. It's like a whole
Mm-hmm.
collage of this man pulling out, going crazy. Mike, I'm sending it to you now. Post him when you get a chance. This nigga has been tripping since he's been in Charlotte. He's been a menace to society, and he has like a fleet of exotic cars. So like everything he put is Wraiths
You
is what
already
happen when you
know
give
it's him when he hit the road out here.
is what happen when you give a young nigga 300
Yeah.
300 M's.
Man, what? And he driving all the fastest cars. You know he gonna be wilding, man.
I'm
I don't know
telling
if we
you.
had the video, but he's been riding a lot of stuff. So basically, they're suspending him because apparently I'm gonna send it to Mike again.
But he be overdoing it though. He be going through red lights. I mean, he over.
So they saying he had his So apparently, what they saying is that he had a virtual mask on at the time of the accident.
That's
The
crazy.
new like VR
VR
set.
goggles.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
had VR goggles on. I'm gonna see if Mike can post that one. It's a viral picture of him that went out.
Man, if that's true, that's crazy, bro. He
Yeah,
thinks it's a
Okay.
video game.
one
You gotta
second.
thank God he didn't really injure that person in that car, man. It could have been a real rough situation.
So yeah, so what they're saying is that he had a VR system on, and because of his prior situations, apparently with just how he's been acting and how he's been driving, they suspended that boy license indefinitely.
Yeah, they need to.
Definitely.
Indefinitely. His
Indefinitely?
He
license
can
was
afford
suspended
a
indefinitely.
driver. He's good.
But think about being you are the face of the franchise in Charlotte, and now you ain't got no L's.
Damn. All the
Like
cars he got is just sitting down. That's crazy.
and that's my thing, Doc. It's like you have a driver, but Doc, Melo is 23, if I'm not mistaken. So
Mm-hmm.
23, 24. So y'all were on the same age, Doc.
Yeah,
Doc,
Melo Mile.
Doc, if you got a couple $100 million, Doc, and now
Man.
you want to when you're young, you want to pull up in that shit. Like
You
look,
do,
that
man.
driving
You
shit
do.
cool when you like 40. But when
Yeah,
you young, you try to pull up in that shit. That shit fly to pull
absolutely.
up in that shit. Like
That shit
I'm not
fly.
trying to have no driver when I'm 23. When I was 23, 24, 25, I was trying any whip I had, I wanted to be outside because I wanted to, I wanted to get my right. We all do it. I wanted to get my right tune. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Right before I hit the strip,
Yeah.
had that shit bumping, speakers bumping. And nigga might not have no insurance, but his speakers gonna be clean.
That's a fact. He gonna
He's
have
still gonna
to.
be driving.
I'm telling you.
So
He probably
so
will.
So he recently walked out for an interview. Mike, can you post that? I think I sent you the video. He recently walked out for an interview he had. I guess they brought up the car accident and he didn't want to hear that shit. Let me see if Mike can post it. Cause this shit is crazy. Wait for me. While we waiting on Mike to post that the interview. How we feeling, ladies, about this Melo Ball situation? Is this nigga been a menace to society?
I'm gonna say this. Me living in North Carolina and being in Charlotte more frequently than I'm actually at home, LaMelo Ball been terrorizing Charlotte. They just hearing about him terrorizing Charlotte. This man been at every hole in the wall. He be go-karting with no shirt on his rooftop. He be cutting people. He be running through red lights. They are just now catching him in 4K. LaMelo Ball been terrorizing Charlotte since he got here.
Ambi?
I mean, I saw the video. I don't know. I feel like LeVar was focused on raising NBA players and not like mature, responsible young men.
At
He just
all.
wanted them to play ball. That's it. And that's what we got.
Let me see this interview.
24 hours with you. Can you put into words the last 24 hours with you? How it's been emotional for you to have to deal with that and then come here and play a game tonight on top of that?
I'm just alive, blessed for him. So God is great, like I said.
Can you put into words the
You can take
last
it down,
24 hours
Mike.
with you?
Here's my problem, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I just feel like I'm with Amber on the fact of like it seems like when it comes to LaMelo Ball, if you know, you know, he's always been kind of childish, youngest of three siblings. Yeah, but it's so weird because you have a brother who's in the league, who's been really other than injuries. Lonzo could damn near be Jason Kidd if it wasn't for injuries, man. If you know, you know. But he's always been responsible. He's never gotten to know shit. No, you never hear no bad shit about Lonzo. He does a damn good job of keeping his image good. LaMelo, like I said, he's always been childish since Hill days. And this is probably part of the problem why, like, I think Jordan sold the team, majority of the team, and I feel like why LaMelo isn't looked at as the player that he could be because he's just childish and to have a franchise leader for your organization, he got to have some type of leadership, and LaMelo just like a leader. I don't know, man. I'm with Amber when I get like she said. I just feel like you know him having this upbringing with LeVar, I just feel like there was no discipline on how to carry yourself properly. I'll let y'all take over though.
I mean, I find it weird though because like Lonzo, he kind of he does a good job at just kind of keeping his image pretty clean and not staying out of trouble. Obviously, we all know what happened with Jello and all the stuff that happened with him with the stealing, and now he rapping, whatever the case is. And then LaMelo, I feel like LaMelo is the one. Like we all know he do bad stuff, but we all kind of like push it to the side because we know how good he is at hooping. So nobody really cared about all of like the off the court antics that he might do. But now it's just like when we see it live 4K, it's just like it's all in everybody's faces. But like CC was saying, he been doing this since high school. Like he was doing it in LA. He was a wild kid at LA. He wild in Charlotte. So it's nothing really new. And he was wild when he was overseas hooping. Like he was doing crazy stuff out there as well.
So he just a wild.
Yeah, like he's been like this, but he's just been so good. I mean, in my opinion, he's probably the best out of all three of them. And it's just like everybody just put it all to the side because he's nice at hooping, but he been kind of like this been his characteristic. So not really
He
surprised.
6'7", 6'8", can handle the ball, can shoot, can defend, not too bad. Can really be a face of the league. And I feel like
Yeah.
what's gonna happen is I think Colin Knipple will become the face. And I think at some point in time they probably move off of LaMelo in the future. But I think what they have is such a young nucleus. Shout out my man Brandon Miller, comedian that I go on tour with. My man Squeaky, that's his cousin. Met Brandon. You know, well, not met him, but heard great things about Brandon Miller and what he can be. I think the team is trending in the right direction. Miles Bridges, kind of like gangster. he rap, got a lot of things going on too. Just the organization in general, man. It's kind of scary, man.
They're a fun team to watch, though. I ain't gonna lie, I love watching them. They fun to watch. I like the young core, man. They fun. They fun to watch, but they gotta stop with all that off the court stuff, man. They like
Do we feel like giving kids a? Do we feel like giving young adults in a sense this much money? Like, do you think like it should be something warranted with that?
I feel like they need to be appointed like financial analysts or something, or like CPAs automatically when they come in, because like you said, he's the youngest sibling. Him and Jello kind of wild out, but like you can't just hand them all this money and be like, all right, have fun, because that's what they're gonna do and that's what he's doing, and that's just irresponsible, and he's gonna look back on this and realize that he was wilding. And I think he's gonna become the Johnny Manziel of the NBA. Just gonna crash out.
I hope not, man. I think damn, I would hate to see that. I do believe that like what happens in basketball is that sometimes you go somewhere where they like kind of let you slide because you're so great, but as your skills decline and as you get older and you get moved around, you might not get as much love. Prime example, Jalen Green, when he went to the Houston Rockets, was a second overall pick, was looked at to be the guy. Actually recently broke up with Drea. And I think recently he got traded to the Phoenix Suns, and you can kind of see like it ain't the same. I do believe he's still getting a lot of love, and like he just started his first game in a long time. But I do believe that like the more you move around, the more less valuable you come. It's like when people are like, I ain't taking that shit. Like, yeah, they might have took that shit over here, but like, nigga, this a new town and we ain't going for that. Right now, LaMelo's in the best situation. Like, get it right in Charlotte, because if you go somewhere towards a winning organization, they might not go for that. You go somewhere like shit, Boston or one of these places, like they might not go for that, man. So like, hey, LaMelo, I'm rooting for you. No, honestly, I think you can be a all-time great, but man, you gotta mature, man. I know you're 24, but there are some other 24-year-olds who are just way more mature already. So I won't give you the 24 tax because I just know some guy like LeBron had to be mature since he was 17 years old as face the league. I know I'm not calling you LeBron, but like again, there's been guys who just represented themselves in a better light. Prime example, your teammate Colin Knipple, or even in this same drash, you look at Flag, and then you look at Wemby. Wemby's already the face of the Spurs, leadership wise and mentality wise, and Wemby like 21, 22. So like, ain't no excuses, man. I hold our black man accountable, mixed or not. Next
also to add
subject.
just one little quick thing.
Go
I
ahead.
think also with LaMelo is a little bit different because he grew up in the spotlight since he was like a freshman in high school, you know, and they were making money. I mean, he was a millionaire before he even touched the NBA court. So he been playing with this type of money. Him and his whole family has. So I think his whole perspective and how he go about his career is a little bit different. He might not care as much as his image because he has so much he can fall back behind. Whereas for LeBron, it's like he didn't have anything to fall back. You know, this was it. He had to
Yeah,
have a clean image. He had to succeed at the end of the day. So a lot of those guys that you see as 24, 25 that's more mature is because it's like they know this is really their job. Like there's no second plan, third plan. I wasn't no overseas hooper making millions. I didn't have no TV show in high school hooping and making money, and my pops wasn't having businesses and shoes for me. You feel me? So he had a lot to fall back behind. So I guess he just didn't really care that much about the image. It's like I'm hooping, I'm nice. They're gonna fuck with me regardless of what I'm doing off the court. I think that's what he's having that battle with right now, just understanding that, you know, the older you get, the less people gonna keep giving you these slides and letting you know, slack off the court.
Well,
Well
I'll say
said.
this, y'all. LaMelo, we'll see you in the streets of Charlotte because he be outside. What's the next topic?
Yeah, well said, Doc. But I want to say before we go, I do root for I know I said Lavar, but I do root for Lavar. It ain't easy getting two sons in the NBA. Third son had a hit record out, signed a record deal. Like you are doing a damn good job as a father. I want to say that. I don't think he gets enough credit for that. Next subject, staying on basketball. The wife of Russell Westbrook recently went viral for a email she posted entitled, so she received an email, if you could post this up. Russell Westbrook's wife, if I'm trying to get her name right together, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Mercedes. Uh, Miss Nina Westbrook. Miss Nina Westbrook basically went viral because she posted, a fan had basically DM'd her, entitled, the DM was entitled "Fuck You." And in the DM, it says that you your piece of fucking shit husband sucks so fucking bad. Can't even get 10 points. It's pathetic. I hope both of you die in a car crash, you dumb bitch.
Mm.
Now obviously this is behind parlays and betting, which has been a really big epidemic with sports betting. I've been a sports bettor myself, but I think that some people, because of the betting aspect of it, it's become very aggressive, especially when guys are losing lots of money on players and guys are not hitting parlays and I'm a rebound off, I'm a 3-pointer off. But I mean, this is just too far. I'm gonna let you guys, speak on the subject. How we feeling about this? Is this just way too out of line?
Um, I've never parlayed, so I don't know the frustration behind that. All I can say about this is athletes' girlfriends and wives gotta be like some of the strongest people on earth just to stay with the man and like go through hate from the fans. You ain't the one on the court. Just from hate from other women because they're not in your position. I don't know. I can't really say too much about it. So I'm just gonna say, they gotta have tough skin.
And
Yeah, that's insane. Like there has to be, you have to have some self-control. Like this person was clearly betting their rent money on over 10.
had it been their
Down to
last.
their last
Like,
dollar.
Had it been their
that's
last.
insane. Like, what? You're wishing death on people because you can't bet responsibly? Like, that's absolutely insane. Like, people need to have some self-control and reel it in.
There's some terrible gamblers.
Mind you, like, if you want to call me a bitch ass nigga at the game, if you want to say you suck at the game, you want to call me Westbrook at the game, whatever, like that, okay. But to go so out of place to DM my wife about your lost winnings, it's like, yo, what are we doing? Like,
Absolutely.
what are we actually doing? Doc, talk to me, man. How you feeling?
No, I agree with what everybody said. I think sports betting, like people are really there's people out here that's really addicted to that shit. And it's bad. Like it's a bad addiction. This is uncalled for. Like, bro, at the end of the day, you are the person who made the decision to bet your money on that player's success or downfall at the end of the day. That's what betting is. That's what sports betting is. So you DMing his wife that had nothing to do with it. At least, like, all right, you gonna come after me? Come after me at least. All right, cool. Call me a bitch. I'm trash. Cool. But the wife thing is just like, all right, come on, bro. Like, you taking it way too far. It's never that serious at the end of the day. Yeah, don't attack the loved ones of the players, man. Leave the loved ones alone, man. They don't
We should definitely have a 1-800 like gambling hotline number at the bottom of this video.
Yeah. If I went through some gambling woes too. At one point I lost $40K in like 2 months. Sports betting.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. So much so that like my management put me on punishment. They was like, nigga, take your ass down to North Carolina and go get your head together, nigga. And I had to be in hell for 6 months.
Yeah,
I literally, my management team like put me on punishment. We ain't booking you no gigs and none of that shit. Cause you not finna take this shit to a place where it don't need to be. So take your ass to North Carolina, go chill with your mom and your daddy, and get your motherfucking life together. Look, I want to hear this. If you are the wife of the NBA player, the NFL player, and this situation happens, how are y'all responding?
I'm calling the police. Like terroristic
See?
threats.
Me
Do we
knowing
go
me,
out of our way to find it? Because I think about like everybody who's played with Vanessa Bryant, whether it was, the excruciating news about how some of the cops from the plane crash took pictures of Kobe's dead body and
that's
was
crazy.
showing it to people, like all type of terrible things. Any like when Vanessa Bryant, because she had the money, mind you, Kobe left her with like, if I'm not mistaken, a net worth of like $2 billion, something like that. So Vanessa Bryant was on go from the moment Kobe passed away. She was on go. She sued the plane company. She sued the pilot, sued the police station for the leaked pictures, like, and won all her lawsuits. Amber, are you taking? Because again, if you got Westbrook money,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Russell Westbrook is worth close to $1 billion himself. He got to have earned at least over $500 million in funds, as far as just let's see, just alone. Let's see, Westbrook career earnings. Let me see what Westbrook's got. Yeah, so Westbrook has made $348 million career earnings, but he's net worth at about $500 million. So with that type of money, are you going out of your way, Ambi, to find this
I'm
person?
filing a police report. Like, you think you lost money on this parlay. You finna lose money in legal fees. I am filing a police report. They will find you. I will hire a PI and track your IP address. You're going to jail.
What you thinking, CC?
Lord, me knowing me,
Amber gonna spend $1 million
Look,
just to catch a nigga who ain't got $1 million.
I
She
need
gonna
to
spend
be
$1
more
million
like
just
Amber
for the
though.
just for the love of the game.
I need to be more like Amber though, to be honest. I need to call the police, but knowing me, before I call any type of law enforcement, I have to say something. I have to do my little sprinkle on it. I would probably text back, be like, ain't my fucking fault. You bad at gambling. Nigga." Like, then I would call the police. But I would have to get my little 1-2 in before I call the police. But yes, I would probably call police like
I
Amber.
might be petty too. How much money did you lose? And I'm gonna flash that exact amount of money
Exactly.
in every single
I'll be like,
video. I have a money phone, everything.
Or if it's me, if I'm thinking about my petty mind, I'd be like, you know what? We do apologize for your losses. How much did you lose? And once you say how much you lost, I tell you what, meet me at this location and we'll make sure we get that back to you.
nope. I'll be
We'll
like, you
get that
finna
back
lose
to you.
double than that next week too.
We'll get that back to you. As you know, we won't get that back to you. But meet me.
Mm.
Let's have a conversation. Any last words, Dot?
Nah, y'all hit it on the nail, man. I'm being overly petty. I'm probably
Overly petty.
A whole bunch of hundreds in the camera. I'm flashing it.
Money
This how much
spread,
love
learn
right here.
every
Like a
single money
straight
spread
YN.
technique possible.
Yeah,
And mind you fucking with the wrong nigga, because Russell Westbrook ain't never ducked no fades.
never.
This
You
is
know,
what Russell Westbrook super crip. Russell Westbrook so crip. When Nipsey Hussle died, because Russell Westbrook is a 60, that nigga had 20 rebounds, 20 assists and 20 points for the 60s. That's the type of crip that nigga Russell Westbrook. That's how gangster Russell Westbrook. And when Nip died, that nigga dropped 60. Like, yeah, nigga, this for the rolling 60s, nigga. Next subject, we all seen it coming. Sadly enough, you know, we tried to prolong it, but it came. Unc, aka Walter. We know him as Mr. Tendonism. Recently went viral. Mike, can you post that video for me? Apparently he's been fired for Destination Smokehouse. Go ahead and play that for me, Mike.
Hey, this is official Mr. Tendonism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendonism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendonism original, not nobody else. The original Tendonism. Booyah.
So apparently he was fired. And he's out on his own now. Where do we begin? I got a lot to say, but where do we begin?
You know what? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe so, because I just feel like they was taking pure advantage of him over there at his job. And then obviously you see once he's gone, they're not getting the same attraction because people are coming for him. But maybe, I know, God bless him. Maybe he'll get other opportunities. Maybe he can do his own thing. Sometimes God puts you in different situations to teach you a lesson, but then he opens the door to guide you into, you know, the right direction that you need to go.
Talk to me, Ambi. I feel like you got something you want to talk
I mean,
about.
like, okay, so I heard the food wasn't even that good. Like, it wasn't very flavorful
Nasty.
from the reviews that I've heard. So, I mean, people tried to tell him he didn't want to trademark the saying or the slogan himself. So, I mean, it just shows because I mean, for the longest time, like people thought that he was the owner of the restaurant. Like
That's why
nobody
we support us
knew
all.
I sure did.
that it was like a white owned restaurant for a super long time. So it's like he was literally the face of y'all's business, and letting him go, you're not gonna get business. Like hopefully he can start his own thing and be successful, but try to tell you.
You seen that comment? Talk to me, Dad.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, it's just an unfortunate thing, man. He took the internet by storm for a couple months. I feel like I was seeing him on my timeline for forever.
Every 5 seconds, nigga. I
5 seconds.
I wanted some barbecue, man.
Word.
Oh, like then everybody doing little stitches of their own foods. And it's just like he had a cool little run. It's unfortunate though, but I think he can. I'm pretty sure somebody, man, look out for him. Like maybe like a Keith Lee or something like that. It's, you know, food
He
review.
did deny that 4 or 5,000 on Keith Lee.
Yeah.
I knew it started when he got the car, when they got in the car.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, this that bullshit, this that Cadillac record shit. This
Yeah.
that shit they used to do us back in the day. We gonna give you your masters, we gonna give you a car. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. I knew it was coming. They was a fairly business. It was his main idea to do a barbecue spot. It ended up blowing up. He was the face behind it. We saw it. One thing about black people, man, when we love you, we love you. And it's unconditional. We want to see you win. So we came to support you. When we found out a white man owned it, we still supported it, but then we saw the signs. Hey man, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? White man hurried but trademarked it. I do believe his business will take a tank because of it. But update. So the update I had was that so recently he was helped out by Houston rapper Cartel Bo. He secured his own place and food truck in Texas right now, as of right now.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to him.
And he has trademarked tendonism. So they trademarked tendonism spelled correctly. He trademarked tendonism, but instead of a S, it's a Z. Kind of how he says it, tendonism. So it's TENDERNIZM. So he has trademarked that. And they have a GoFundMe out right now for Unc. And he has his IG official Mr. Tendonism. But as of right now, he has a GoFundMe out for him right now. I kind of want to see what that thing hitting on, what he got going on. So right now, it's at 70K if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's 70K as a goal. It's at 65,000.
That's good
already. So yeah, man. I know if I'm a celebrity who'll come out and help him out, I know people are gonna come and help him out. Pause. I'm gonna have to smack him on his ass in the sense of like a child. Hey, I gotta scold you for a second and say, hey man, we told you that bullshit. You gotta be careful out here, OG. But I will help him out and help his business flourish. And I hope nobody comes along. Shout out to Bo Cartel. I'm not really familiar with Bo Cartel, but shout out for what he's doing. But I do hope that whoever helps him out, maybe bigger with more money or whatever like that, they do it out of the kindness of like, don't give him man a fish, teach him how to fish. So don't give him a situation where you want to feed off him too. Don't become the same thing that they were doing at Destination Smokehouse. Try to really help him understand it. I do understand as a person who's been in business for herself for a long time, it's a lot that goes into this, especially when you are a entrepreneur. But man, I root the best for Unc. Again, we saw it coming. We saw the signs of just how it was playing out, how they was using them. And it got real, it got real bad because it got to the point to where the owner of Destination Smokehouse I guess he was getting so annoyed, he started putting his face on there. And I remember he did in particular where he did a video with him. And he was like, this man had nothing. I'm talking about nothing. He was damn near on the streets. And I found him. When he did that video, I knew, I was like, yep, that is some envy there. So anytime I had to belittle you to praise myself in a sense, then yeah, it definitely gave off a massa. But I hope Walter a lot of success, man. I think that like I said, whoever comes across him, they'll do a good job with him, and he'll be able to flourish. Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, man, it's just sad to see what's going on with that situation. But again, I hope it plays out the right way. In other news, Toy Story 5 is coming out. It was a recent trailer that came out. Hopefully Mike can play that for us. How we feeling about the new Toy Story 5? Well, let's get the video up first, because there's a couple of things that went on in the video that I wanted to see and talk about. One of the things being is that Woody has gone bald. And I don't know how Toy goes bald, but Woody has gone bald. We all 90s babies for the most part, other than Dot. But even with that, he should be.
Man, I grew up on Toy Story, man. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Let's see if we can play this. You might have to swipe. Yeah.
Beverly to be your beloved bride.
Yeehaw! I now pronounce you husband and knife. Who poisoned the maid of honor?
Bonnie, there's a package for you. Oh, thank you.
Hi there, I'm Lily Pad. Let's play.
Extinction, not again.
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got
it.
it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here. Me and the toys have been working all summer.
No, in Spanish.
What?
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Woody,
Jesse, hello.
is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each
Do you, Forky, to Karen Beverly to be your...
day.
We're down! Tex invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is for everything.
I'm losing Bonnie to this device.
You got a friend.
Woody!
Came here as fast as I could.
Why are you wearing a dress, Woody?
It's called a poncho, Forky.
Someone needs a brown marker.
Halt! Who goes there?
Whoa. I come in peace.
It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
We're gonna need backup. No way.
She's getting away, boss.
Our mission on this planet is to make a day. Child happy.
Just remember what your past is. Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye.
but you stay here. I'm going with them.
You don't think I can do it?
Yes, no!
Nice poncho. It's good to see them fighting again. It sure is.
You can take it down, Mike. Thoughts on the new Toy Story trailer? I'll let you guys go first.
It's cute. It looks like it's gonna be good. I like the take on modern childhood and how kids wanna be on tablets and electronics
Yeah,
instead of
because who
with
has
actual toys.
toys anymore?
I
Remember
know.
we had
Still have
toys?
toys. They're still good toys, but
Yes,
it's
good toys.
there needs to be a balance. I like it. It's cute.
Yeah, I think this is cool. I think it's cool as well. It's a good twist to it, just to the storyline and stuff like that. So, if you grew up watching Toy Story, I think you would like this. Definitely.
Go ahead, spill the beans, Sierra. Go ahead, spill the beans.
Y'all finna fry me, and it's crazy, but I probably watched Toy Story one time, and then after the first one, I've never watched any other Toy Story. It just wasn't like something I was interested in as a kid, but I'm kind of glad that they just keep the momentum going for newer generations to know about Toy Story. But I just know for me, like, I wasn't watching Toy Story as a kid. I was born in '94. The year I was born, The Lion King just came out on VHS. So I wasn't watching really Toy Story like that.
We all in our two of us, others in our early 30s. See, ain't no excuse. Toy Story's a classic.
I wasn't watching Toy Story like that. I was outside.
It's a cult class. I have seen every Toy Story. It's a cult classic.
And
What?
Buzz
In
Lightyear.
school playing that song, something like
Mind you, I know who the characters are,
the Buzz movie was
but I
good
just
too.
wasn't watching it.
That's fair.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
How is it not fair? You're not finna fry me on
It's
this
a
show
cult
because I don't
classic.
know about Toy Story like that.
And the word T.K. Kirkland, who raised you?
Sharon,
to watch
Sharon
Toy
and
Story.
Rodney.
It was a great time. Sadly enough, man, you know what's so crazy about Toy Story? First one was 95, if I'm not mistaken. 96. Yeah, it's been that long.
99 for real.
Yeah, I think it's like 95 and 96, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of the characters since the first like one or two have passed away. Don Riddles, who plays he used to play Mr. Potato Head. If you ever seen Seinfeld, Costanza's mother, she played, I can't think of the actress name right now, but she played Mr. Potato Head. And then Carvey, if I'm not mistaken, Vern Carvey, if I'm not mistaken. If you know, you know, plays in all the Ernest movies. Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Halloween. If you know, you know. Cult classic. He was like Jim Carrey before Jim Carrey. They have since passed away, so his new voice actor replacements. But shout out Tom Hanks and Tim Allen for still being alive and well to still do Woody and still play Buzz, man. I like the thought of like Woody going bald because he's starting to fade. Toys starting to fade over time.
Yeah.
I love that. This has literally been 20 plus years in the making. I'm excited for it. This is my thing though. Caveat: anytime older movies do prequels, I'm real, especially kid movies. I'm real big on like, can we just do like an adult only one? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it should be a situation where like, if I go to the movies, I can go to the movies and like, hey, don't bring your kids to this one. Some have weddings and stuff, and be like, hey man, don't let the kids ain't allowed this for this function. I want to go to see Toy Story where it's like 30-year-olds and up, or 28-year-olds and up, 25-year-olds and up, and it's just us. I don't want to see that mad kid that don't understand the nostalgia. Like, stay your ass, keep your kids home for this one. Let's really have a good laugh. I want to hear some adult jokes, all that type of stuff. I want some funny and some inappropriate funny at times, to where they got to be just kid rated. But
we're gonna be the ones taking our kids to see it anyway. It's like it's gonna be our generation going because we want to see it, and like we have kids, so we're gonna like make our kids watch it. But Toy Story has always had like innuendos and like adult jokes in it, so I think they're gonna keep the theme going.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh man, I'm really happy for just the way it's going. I love the script writing, like you said, with the tablets and like, cause that might be great toys, but like there was a time where like, remember Toys R Us? Like I could go to Toys R Us and just sit there. Like I remember when Walmart
they had
had
the toy store, the toy section is man.
I remember when Walmart had the video game section where they would have the video where you could play the video game.
GameStop, where you could play the video games in GameStop, man. What?
Look at F Dot sound like he 30. Yeah, man. I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a good time. I think we need more movies like this as far as just like, nostalgia. A lot of times, with prequels of older movies, it's like, leave it alone. But in this particular situation, I think every time Toy Stories come out, it is hit. And I'm with Amber. I did love the Buzz movie too. So I'm down for the experience, man. I'm actually excited for it. Any more comments on it?
See, I didn't even know there was a Buzz movie. That's how
You
not
didn't
in
know
touch
there was
I
a
am.
Buzz Lightyear
No.
movie? There was a whole
Not at all.
controversy about it.
Mm-mm.
There was a
Snoop.
gay couple, and it was like a whole thing.
I did not know about that. I just can't wait for them to fire me up in these comments. But go ahead.
That's all right though. I mean, it's crazy, but it's okay though. It's all right.
See, but I like stuff like when Nickelodeon had like the Rugrats movie or like the Rugrats went to Paris. That's the type of stuff like I was liking.
No, she was a Nickelodeon kid.
You like Nickelodeon
And
kid?
a Disney kid.
I like Nickelodeon kid too. Disney Nickelodeon. They had shows for sure.
What you said? Which one? You said Disney or Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, ma'am.
Like all the Rugrats movies and like the Rugrats Go to Paris, the Orange Tape. That's the type of stuff I remember watching nonstop.
But you Disney and Nickelodeon.
I liked all of them.
I did too.
It depends. It depends on like the era of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like there was all pretty good stuff on all of them, even Cartoon Network. Like
Thanks.
I probably watched Cartoon Network more. Honestly, I flip between them.
Cartoon Network had the bangers.
I got ADHD, so I'll hyperfixate on one for a little bit, and then I switch to the next one.
That's when they used to have Adult Swim with the Cartoon Network on a late night tip. You used to
right.
They'd throw the Family Guy on there, American Dad. I like that.
That's the young. They used to have the Futurama. The
Boondocks used to come on.
Boondocks used to come on
what was
too.
the one with the meatball?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They were like all hillbillies and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Squidbillies. There was Squidbillies, and then there was the other one with the meatball in the cup.
Oh, what was that?
And French fries.
I don't know that. I know the French fry. I don't know.
You talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force? My name is. That's
yes.
That was one of my favorites.
That's
I used to do the Meatball voice. I know that voice by heart. That was one of my. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Adult Swim, because they gave us Boondocks. Low key, as time goes on,
it was like that, bro.
Cartoon Network probably number one, man. Like Cartoon Network was number one for me.
Total Drama, I don't know. Was that Total Drama Island?
Yeah, Total Drama Island was on Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo.
Cartoon Network also had Imaginary Friends, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They had Courtney, Kids Next Door. They had Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Remember Kid Next
Door? Eddie, Dexter.
Yeah.
They had all of this stuff.
And then I love Courage Cowardly Dog too.
Courage. Oh my god.
My God.
Nickelodeon had some too though. Nickelodeon.
They had the good Scooby Doo. Not this new one.
Shoot.
Nickelodeon kind of scarred me after that documentary came out.
I know.
That broke
they
my heart.
They had the shows. I don't know if y'all grew up on like Zoe 101 and they had the grass.
Oh yeah.
They had Johnny Ted, Danny Fat. They had the shows.
What, Cat Dog, SpongeBob.
But F dot. You gotta understand something. I grew up on Drake. When I found out Drake was raped, was molested, it broke. Like, you don't understand. Like, and mind you, he got molested the summer before the first episode came out. We watched 3 or 4 seasons of Drake, not knowing this man was touched on before. Like that tainted Nickelodeon for me with Dan Snyder. Like, it really did taint it for me, dog.
But I ain't gonna lie, like, I understand that, but bro, in the moment, Drake and Josh was like, that was one of my favorite shows.
I just knew Drake was going to be Justin Bieber. Like, I was like, he's going to be Justin Timberlake. I just knew Drake was going to have. He was at that time. He was like this handsome kid. He could sing, perform. I was like, yo, when it shows off, he's going to be a superstar. Like, I thought he was going to do what Ariana Grande ended up being. You know what I mean? Like,
off Victorious.
When I watched that documentary,
It's
I'm talking
tough.
about because remember if you watch documentary, they kind of like lead up to like somebody was touched, but no one knows who was touched. And then the beginning of the next episode, they do the big reveal, and it's fucking Drake Bell. He comes and sits in the chair to speak on the molestation, and I literally cried. I shed a tear.
I want the Miranda Cosgrove tell all. Like,
oh my God,
Yeah,
she
she went through a lot too, man.
No, Sam.
Her book was great. Her book was great, but Miranda Cosgrove was like acting before that and after that. Jeanette McCurdy stopped acting, so I know Miranda Cosgrove has seen a lot.
And poor Amanda, Amanda was supposed to be. She was supposed to be with Melissa McCarthy. It's like she was supposed to go on and have a successful career, like as a comedic type of actress on some Amy Schumer, like I said, Melissa McCarthy type shit. And Tina Fey, like she's supposed to be one of them, and was ruined. Oh man, that Nickelodeon hurt my heart.
Did that happen to Miranda Cosgrove or to Sam?
I don't know. No. So
was Sam the only one that
just
speak
had
up? And
experience.
apparently, Sam say he was basically Dan was inappropriate to all of them.
Mhm. I would love to see a documentary on like Disney kids, like Miley Cyrus, Raven Simone, Hilary Duff,
And they say
everybody
Spencer.
from Even
A lot of
Stevens.
them are doing pretty
Hillary
well,
Duff is
though.
Yeah, I was about to say they doing pretty good.
Like Hilary Duff is doing well.
Hilary
Brenda
Duff-
Song is doing well. The twins are doing well. The Jonas Brothers are doing well. Like there's only
Demi
a few
Lovato.
of them that are like
Mhm.
kind of off the rails. But Raven also has been and why can't I think his name? Eddie. What's his name?
Oh, Orlando.
Brown.
Orlando. Yes, they have been child stars since they were like one.
Orlando
So
quietly
they've been
was
through a
the
lot
go-to
more.
guy.
They've been through a lot more like outside of Disney.
Orlando was the go-to guy
Mhm.
when back. Orlando was a go-to guy in the 90s, like, and then it became Bobby. If you know Bobby, the one who kind of reminded Kevin Hart, who's on he's on a Wild 'N Out. He kind of reminds you of Kevin Hart. The short one, he was in the Tracy Morgan show. Like he was the little
Wasn't
kid.
he
from-
in that show? Like, what's that
Mhm.
boy called? Little JJ or something? It used to be on Nickelodeon. It was like very
No,
brief.
that's JJ. It's the other one. He was on That's So Raven too, I think.
Yeah, he actually
Right.
was.
He was the little short one, yeah.
Right. Because I remember seeing him on House of Pain as well for a few
Yep.
episodes.
He again, it went from Orlando, and if you know, Orlando had Orlando, Kyla Pratt, Raven Simone. Like we have some young black greats who like their resume is long.
Keke Palmer too, despite
Mhm.
all the controversial stuff. She been
He can be on that bullshit though sometimes, man. But
You know what? Add your friend
she
Paige
did,
Hurd in
though.
there too.
Paige
Paige
Hurd,
Hurd been doing this
yes.
for a while.
But I ain't gonna lie, no
Trying
disrespect
to
to
end
Paige
the
Hurd.
plan? Like,
No
she's-
disrespect to Paige Hurd. When it come to like the names I'm naming, dog, they had
Journey?
runs like dog.
Journey Smollett.
Journey too, but
Yeah.
Raven, Kyla Pratt, Kiki, Orlando Brown, Bobby, they was in like dog. Raven Simone and Orlando Brown were probably in more 90 movie and TV shows than like Gabrielle Union. Like they were like that popular to where like your favorite any show in the 90s he was in. He had guest appearances on Moesha. He was in, we talking about Orlando, Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Jamie Foxx show, like everything that was lit in the 90s.
House
He
of
had a
Pain, or,
special
Major Pain.
no, but yeah, Major Pain, plenty of movies. The nigga had credits galore. You was expecting to see him, and you knew he was like a designated hitter. You knew once you saw Leno Brown, he was going to kill. And then Bobby did the same thing. And then Raven started with Bill Cosby and was in everything. And that's so Raven was such a trend, like her style and shit. I know so many girls who used to dress like Raven in the early 2000s because of like her style and how she was, man. Like them Disney kids low key ain't too bad. And then one of the most, as far as later Disney kid that's killing right now, Leon is killing right now.
Leon
yeah.
Thomas
Yeah, he
was
is
on
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
I'm-
He was on
no.
Victorious.
I thought that was I thought what's name was
Nah,
no.
Leon.
Oh, you're right because it was you're right.
He
Leon was definitely
But
he's
the
with
whole
Cat.
Victorious cast for the most part
Yeah,
is
he's with
doing
Cat.
well.
Yeah, Victoria's all doing well.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Not the
I don't
one
know
girl
what
that
has
married
happened to
that girl
Ariana
Vanity.
Grande. I don't know what's happened to her.
But Ariana Grande is
She looks like a
successful.
ghoul.
She was like the first one from Victoria's to become really successful.
But she looks like a ghoul now. I don't know what happened to her.
She's gonna
Her,
bounce
her,
back.
her, and whatever that black girl name is from
She's gonna
Wicked.
bounce back.
Her and whatever that black girl name is from Wicked. They both look like
That's just Wicked. Whatever Wicked.
they both look like
Exactly.
witches.
That
She's
was
eating
Wicked.
now.
That was
She'll be
Wicked, not
fine.
Nickelodeon.
I hope so, because I thought she was so adorable at that time.
Yeah, she
and
was.
she
That
she-
high
was one of my
ponytail was
crushes. I ain't
killing
gonna lie,
me.
She was one of my TV crushes. I love Ariana Grande.
ever since the Big Sean breakup,
Yeah, it was tough, man.
it got real weird, man. It got real weird, man.
I'm
Kinda got
losing
real
acting now.
weird.
She's still like a A-list celebrity. I mean, it's Ariana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grande.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
She's still
She's
very
good.
successful. Like she's still
Absolutely.
doing well despite her appearance.
She just looks a little scary.
Yeah.
Same way, like the sisters, the Maury sisters are like a couple years older than the Olsen twins, and boy, they look like they older. Boy, they look.
Well,
oof.
they have Crohn's or something. Graves.
Both of them?
Crohn's, Graves. One of those.
Oh wow! Well, shout out to their
Hey,
sister Elizabeth that plays
The Olsen
Scarlet.
twins.
Those twins are the ones y'all talking about on Disney. Who was the witch on that witch movie? Who were like those?
T and Tamara.
Yeah, Tia and Tamara. Yeah.
That's what Earl's talking about. We're talking about the Olsen
Yeah.
twins. They're younger
that's
than
not
T and
Olsen
Tamara.
twins.
You know, the Olsen twins are
From
from
Full House.
Yeah, Full House.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, the whatever dude that those girls.
Yeah, they swapped them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so they did the same thing with the Zach and Cody got kids. They swapped them out on like Big Daddy and what they were in. That's what's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I root for all of them, but that just it broke my heart, man, to see that go on. I am a fan.
Drake and Josh was my shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. I love
that was my shit. I found a way. Yo, we had some good. Time was so simple for bills and responsibilities, man.
Man, what? It was.
Moving on. Let's get to the next subject. Recently, Dean the Great, if you don't know, he's been going viral this week for getting punched a lot. Every video I see to him, he getting his ass whipped apparently. Post the video for me, and our producer Mike wants to speak on it too. We'll let him start it off. Let's post the video first.
Not even on some disrespectful shit, but
don't like your attitude. Don't like your fucking tone.
I don't like you at all, though. Yeah. Straight up.
What?
I said straight up.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you, though.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that. Come on.
Play the other video of Larry
Wills, yes.
Yeah, Larry Wills.
Larry Wills slapped this shit.
Mind you, you are fucking with two of like these are not like first of all, the guy that punched him is retired UFC fighter, Tiki Ghost, who's like let's see the Larry Wills one. This is how it started when he said you gotta get smacked.
Hey, don't be mad. Come on, man. Listen, I know we streaming, nigga.
This
What are you doing with your hands?
This
nigga.
nigga.
You ready for them 100 gifted? 200
This nigga.
Listen.
What's going on?
Oh! Whoa, 200.
And he been getting his ass whipped all week. Amber is the one who sent this in the group chat. I want her to speak on it first. Talk. Well, let me preface it by saying this first. Tiki is a retired UFC fighter. Larry Wills is one of the strongest men on earth. Like he's a bodybuilder. So he's one of the strongest men on earth. I recently saw him do the gym and what's the name of that gym? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what Unc and I forgot what it's called. Man.
Yeah, so basically it's like a real intense gym. What's it called?
Diamond Gym.
Yeah, Diamond Gym. And Larry didn't. Although Larry's a superstar, went through the rails and all that shit, man. Yeah, it was crazy. I'll let Mike go first, and then we're gonna go straight to you, Amber. Talk to me, Mike.
Look, this guy's the biggest clown I've seen in a while. I can't lie. Like, I just can't lie. Like, when it comes to you are with like I think the Larry Wheels thing is so out of pocket, dude. Like,
Because he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy.
no, it's not even about him being a nice guy. You're trying to chat to someone's wife, bro. Like, chill out. Like, what's the point, bro? Why are you trying to get at somebody's wife? Like, there's so many girls in the world. You don't have to go after this guy's wife and try to embarrass him.
But mind you, Mike, he gave him, if you watch the full clip of it, Larry didn't just smack that boy. He gave him so many chances. All right, man, chill out. All right, man, cool out. All right, man, stop, man. All right, man, stop. And you with Rampage Jackson, who's been hilarious. He's one of my favorite streamers at this point in time. But yeah, Larry, like literally was giving him all the chances. And you saw the video with Tiki. Both of these were literally provoked by him because, like, for some reason, he gets on his liquor. At this point, Dean shouldn't be allowed to drink liquor. Like, because every time he gets on liquor, he's one of them ignorant liquor guys. But go ahead, Mike.
Dude,
Yeah,
and he's talking to a ex UFC fighter who's like at least 6'2". This guy is at under 5'10". Like, there's a huge height difference, and he's acting
weight
like
difference too.
He actually whooped that guy's ass. Like, bro, no, you're gonna get freaking dropped, and he got dropped. Like, and then I see him, like, you know, almost crying on live, like talking about the hate. It's like, dude, you deserve the hate. Like, you're being a complete asshole live. Like, why don't you check yourself and, like, don't be an absolute dickhead? Like, I don't know. It's just ridiculous to me.
Talk to me, Ambi. I know you wanted to speak on it.
Yes, I did. First of all, Rampage Jackson needed to be your voice of reason is absolutely insane. Like, he should not need to be anybody's voice of reason.
He's so fun too. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
He's so fun.
He's hilarious. I loved his reactions to, like, all of it. But also, like, at this, I've never heard of this dude before this week. So, like, you're literally just trying to get clout off of trolling professional fighters and getting hit. Like, that's so corny. You're the biggest cornball for doing that. Like, that is absolutely insane. Clout cannot be that serious that you just go around getting hit by these big ass niggas on purpose.
He's literally going viral.
He has gone viral for being a cornball. Like, it will
staged?
die down. You can only get slapped so many times.
Nah, I think one, the Tiki punch was so clean. Like, these are very clean situations.
There's no way.
The Larry Wheels smack was clean. And I think Larry is actually too a professional. He does the professional smack stuff. I know you've seen this video before where, like, they do like professional smack off.
Yeah.
Or whoever like tosses out. And any man that can bench press 500 plus pounds, I wouldn't want him to smack me.
I wouldn't want to fight him. I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody talk to me, CC, talk to me, F.
One thing I'm gonna say. Oh, you want to go, Dot? You want me to go?
No, you go ahead.
Ladies first.
One thing I'm gonna say is when I first saw him get slapped, the first thing that came to my mind was concussion. Then the next thing that came to my mind was dislocated jaw. So I was like, damn, he just getting his ass whooped for views. Clout is dangerous as hell. I would never. But I mean, whatever gets his ranking up, child. Some people don't care. They don't care if they get a dislocated eye. They don't care if they get the sense knocked out of them that they daddy should have knocked the sense out of them. It's like they just don't care. Go ahead, Doc.
Oh yeah, I think Dean, he clearly is corny. I think he got like that. He boxes, so he got that boxing ego to him to where he.
You ever notice that, Dot, when nigga think because he got a couple bouts under him, he's just Mr. Tough Man?
Yeah. Any nigga you run into who boxed a little bit, bro, they think they could beat any nigga in the world, bro. They ego through the fucking roof. They feel like they can step on anybody's toes and not give a fuck because I box and niggas not beating.
And it don't matter the size. Like, I just seen niggas that I remember, like, when Adrian Broner was popular, his bodyguard or one of his pit mans, they twice his size, and he was like, "You want to fight?" And his man, of course, didn't want to fight it because yes, a professional boxer can knock out your average nigga. I don't give a fuck if you like. I'm only 5'9" myself. If you could be 6'5", professional boxer, if I have actual boxing skills, I can whip your ass pretty easily because the average man can't fight in the world. To be honest with you.
But in this setting, it was more street fight, so it was just like them hands, them big niggas not throwing hands, they straight grabbing you off rip. Like,
there's literally a video of Dean and Larry Holmes wrestling where he grabs his grown ass man by his wrist and starts like how remember how you used to do like your nieces, your nephews, your little siblings, how you grab their arms, you swing them, and they laugh and they fall on the floor, and they tickle laughing. Like, he swung him as a grown ass man around like he was a kid. It was the most embarrassing I've seen in my life. Like, And again, it's like when he get drunk, he just gets ignorant. Rampage has been hilarious though all week.
He's funny. He's a funny dude. I like
he is hilarious. I did not know he had that much personality.
Rampage has been funny.
Yeah, he always been funny, but
a
like
personality.
Really to see him like come out of his shell and like just see more of him, it's been really good, man. He's not just a guy who's like, I seen clips of him like going, smacking girls, this and that and the third, but also, man, really nice guy, man. See the clip of him, like it was a guy who was like disabled, like basically from like the neck down, basically almost like the waist down. And he was really nice to him. And then one guy like wanted to get a picture with him, and he like was able to get a picture with him. But like he comes off like a real genuine person. It's real sweet. It's real nice. But yeah, Rampage has been fun. But the Dean guy, man, like at some point in time, bro, it's like it ain't worth it, dog. And it's like I know those guys. Like I always used to tell people, it's two type of drunks. And my father used to tell me this. It's the type of drunk that like when they get drunk, you like, we finna have a good time. So they got some liquor in them. It's finna be a party. And then it's the drunk that when they get drunk, you like, it's time for me to go. Because you already know they about to be on bullshit. And clearly Dean is the drunk that like, anytime he gets drunk, he's getting into some shit. And Rampage literally every time it's like, bro, chill. And this nigga just keeps getting beat up by guys who are twice his size. Dean, this is not the way to go. I hope you go away. I haven't heard too much about Glorilla's sister, so I hope it's the same effect.
Also, quickly, the streaming thing is like we gotta understand that streaming shit is very much staged. Like some of those things is definitely staged and planned. So it's for entertainment purposes also. So I like obviously he got slapped and stuff like that, but we don't know what happened.
The Larry Holmes slap could be staged. That Tiki punch was not staged.
Yeah, that didn't look staged.
That wasn't staged. It was too clean. It was too swift. Yeah. Like that punch was like that was one of the smoothest punches I've ever seen from a nigga. So yeah, I don't think that was staged at all. I don't think
the slaps were staged. I'm saying like on some they planning like, yeah, you gonna slap me, bro, or we gonna fake get into this. You gonna slap me? I'm gonna take it. Boom. Like some niggas is cool with that for the clout. That's what they're gonna do for their stream and for their entertainment. I don't think the Tiki stuff was that. I think he really dead ass pissed that nigga off and he just elbowed him. But like the Larry one, I was like,
I knew by the way Tiki like walked away after he did it. And like, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
Now I will say that what I will say is that like ever since Castanet left streaming, man, these niggas have been stuck. Hey, man. I ain't never like how important you got to be that the moment it's almost like it's like when Michael Jordan went to play baseball. Like it's like the sport is dead right now. These niggas are starving. I'm seeing Duke Dennis come out and say that's why he don't like depending on other niggas. I'm seeing Khalil, Jesus Christ, bro. Ugh. I get tired of seeing his face and how Kai used to get him $100,000 allowances every month. Oh man,
I think he was trolling when he said that. No, I don't think he was being dead ass.
Nah, I think he was serious because Deshaun Frost came out and said that at one point Kai was getting $9 a month and Speed was getting $5 a month. And I believe both of them because
for sure they making that for sure.
Especially Speed travel more.
Yeah,
and that's flight attendant, dog. This nigga stay in a different country, dog.
They making good money.
And then Kai, I remember Kai one time had an Airbnb. They were like a whole house Airbnb out, and something happened to where they were playing in the house and like they like hit the wall and the wall caved in or something like that. And I never forget when that's not loud. This nigga getting paid. He was like, "Man, we broke one of the walls or one of the roofs." He's like, "Don't worry, this time I buy the property."
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Could you imagine being an Airbnb and like one of your friends like puts a hole in the wall and you like, I'll buy the home from him.
Yeah. He got like that. I mean, those little mafia thoughts he be doing is 30 days straight. Streaming 24 hours.
I did the last one he did, he made like a 50 piece or something like that.
He made close to it, bro. I mean, he makes a lot of money, man. And we don't know what he's doing outside of the streaming shit. I'm pretty sure he has all types of investments everywhere else and things in different places, money in different places.
Nah, you lucky you were on that age group. I wish with me, Amber, and Sierra were in our early 20s that these things existed because you know how rich I would be.
Man, I understand for sure. It's so much money.
We barely had Facebook when we was young.
We had MySpace.
Yeah, Instagram had just came out.
Yeah.
I think by the time Vine came out, I was like in my early 20s, but like
But the
if I
thing
could have
is,
did
with the
Vine
Vine
when I was
stuff, the
young,
Vine guys wasn't getting paid though. Like that's why they stopped it.
No, but a
Water was
lot of Vine
expensive.
people blew up. Like a
They
lot of
did
people
blow
blew
up.
up
They
off of
did. They
Vine.
did.
literally, my girl who follows
King
me,
Batch.
Super Set,
Mhm.
who went crazy with the crayon case, cosmetic,
Super
John.
Tokyo,
Melvin
King
George.
Bats. I'm not a fan of Tokyo, but yeah, Tokyo, Desi Banks, DC
Melvin.
Young Fly.
Melvin was
Yeah, like a lot of these people that we see now who are like drenched in the
Social
culture,
media. Yeah.
literally started with Vine, man.
Yeah, Vine and YouTube. Like
Yeah.
a
I
lot
remember
of
when
them
YouTube
really
first
blew
came
up.
out. Y'all remember that?
Shit, even Drewski started out with Desi.
Really?
Yeah. Vine was really good. I love
Drewski was Desi Lil Man, and then Drewski just became like a global like
Drewski's
icon.
funnier than Desi, in my opinion. He has better comedic timing.
Drewski is very funny, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Especially earlier when he used to
Drewski's
do his
more-
IG lives earlier, like before he really blew up, he was hilarious, bro. Oh
I think
my
Drewski's definitely more relatable, and it's more natural. I tell people he's our generation's Chris Farley. Like he's that physically funny, and I didn't know it until like I was able to we was able to actually link when I'm in Detroit. I did a show in Detroit. Actual funny guy. Shout out Nav and the guys. But yeah, Drewski's he's funny, man. He's naturally funny. I didn't like the shit he did about Smith and Jigma. Sometimes, sadly
was
enough, when
corny,
you're in this game, sometimes you stay around long enough to have corny moments, and he's had a couple corny moments, but we all do at times. But the Drewski's been he's been listen. He's a different level of famous now too, man. Like I wasn't expecting this level of fame that he's created over for himself, but yeah, it's been crazy.
I'll be watching the little audition things when he be having little
Oh,
Cleveland
that's so
record shit.
funny.
Oh my
Would have been
God.
records.
Yeah,
I
the
love
country
that.
music.
I
Yeah.
love it so much.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, man. He know what he doing, man. He got it in the headlock for sure.
Well, time to get some more the serious part of the stream. These last 30 minutes. Next subject coming up. Recently, it's gone viral in the news about a kid who basically, if I'm not mistaken, murdered his father. Over him taking his Nintendo Switch away. 11-year-old charged with murder. Mike, if you could pull this up, I think I sent it to you. Give me 1 second, Mike. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is insane. I seen this story coming on timeline, and I was shocked and appalled. Let me know when you get it, Mike. Let's see details on this situation. So apparently the kid's name is, they don't have his name. They probably do that for certain purposes. I guess at a certain age you can't post his name. Go ahead and play it, Mike.
What happened that night? How are you holding up, Faith?
Asking the kid handcuffs what happened that night, how you hold it up. Hey man, these motherfuckers trying to get the scoop by any means. Like, what are we doing, man? The comments, black folk, we don't take nothing serious. Somebody comment said, how you let your 11-year-old slime you out as a grown man? Bro gonna miss out on GTA 6. This is why you don't do gentle parenting.
That's a fact, though.
I agree with that.
I don't agree with that. A lot of people confuse gentle parenting with permissive parenting. That's permissive parenting. You let your kids do whatever the fuck. Gentle parenting teaches kids how to regulate their emotions and not fucking kill you because they got their Switch taken away.
That's fair. I like that. That's different. Okay.
It's the permissive parent. So like, oh, here, take your Switch. And then when you take it away, they shoot you.
Somebody say, damn, no more Fortnite for him. Somebody said, good. Now let's start by getting switches out these other niggas' hands.
Lord, they ain't gonna get them shits out their hands.
Somebody said, sounds about white.
It does. I'm not gonna lie.
There's black kids doing that too. Is this that generation? Like they don't fucking care about anything, but it's like they're raised on these fucking tablets and stuff, and they just think that like that's the whole life, and they don't understand anything outside of Roblox and Fortnite and playing video games and watching tablet, and they have like whole fucking meltdowns if they can't have their electronics because it's all they've been raised with.
Meanwhile, and I don't know if you've seen it went viral recently. They had a lawsuit against Roblox had a lot of pedophiles who were basically lurking on the kids.
Yep.
Grown-ups, adults in these chat rooms and this and that of nature who are basically like targeting kids, man. They had to like basically bunker down in that situation, man.
I saw a video where they actually had one grown ass man showed up to the child's house, and her aunt answered the door like, "Who are you?" He was like, "Oh, I met her on Roblox." The child was 12. And the child gave her address.
You finna get rolled out after we box. What you talking about?
Box. Intruder.
That's insane. And again, these chat rooms and the Roblox and a lot of these kids, like these kids nowadays, like kids, I hate to sound like an old nigga, but like kids literally watch other kids open presents.
They watch kids play video games.
Now I do that too. Shout out Rad Brad. I will watch if it's a video game I don't feel like playing. Especially, I ain't gonna lie.
But Twitch is different though. Like we used to grow up watching kids play like people play video games. It's like it's different. It's hard to explain it, but it's fun to watch, especially like the gameplay and enjoying that piece of like streaming. Nowadays is not the same. It's like guys don't even live stream video games anymore. It's more live stream.
I think the older I get, the more my anxiety has risen. So like I can't play horror games like Outlast and these type of games. So I'll just watch somebody play them, almost like a movie, like a horror movie. Because some of these games be just way too scary for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's really dark.
What?
Listen, there are new games now to where you can play. It's one that's going viral. It's called Reanimal, where you and your girl can play. Play with 2 siblings. Literally, you wear mics. It's based off sound. F dot. So me and you playing the game F dot, and you talk to me. The person in the jump can like hear us. So we have to literally be quiet while we're playing the game.
Wow, I never heard of that. That's cool.
Yeah, like it's this shit is getting crazy.
I seen that Chain Together game. That looked pretty cool. Have y'all seen that? Chain?
Yeah.
That looks
they made a movie off the.
I'm looking into some more.
They made a movie off one of them games. It's a movie where like basically you keep respawning to the same place. They made a movie about it.
Damn.
Yeah, man,
See, the horror games we grew up playing was like Slender Man. Like y'all ever played the Slender Man games or on the computer or like you know Friday the 13th.
I remember Manhunt.
I remember when 5 Days at Freddy's came out.
5 Days at Freddy's.
5 Nights at Freddy's. Like when that first came out on the phone.
For sure.
You know what else was good too? I like Silent Hill when it first came out, but that was spooky too. And then of course the OG Resident Evil, man.
Resident Evil. You can't go wrong with Resident Evil.
Best games.
It's one of those ones.
Yeah, I do watch video games, but again, it's more so horrors because I just can't do it with horrors, man. They horrors fuck me up, man. So I do like a good horror game.
You don't like the horror movies though, like the Insidious and stuff. Like you don't be watching, nothing like that. Or that's like
I'm cool. Yeah, I love horror movies, but it's just the horror video games be a lot of jump scares while you're playing
there are a lot of jump scares.
There are a lot of jump scares.
Nerve-wracking.
And as I said, it'd be my nerves. And mind you, with horror games, here's my biggest thing about horror games too. I'm an ambiance guy, so I'm not about to play a horror game in the middle of the day. I'm gonna play it when you're supposed to play it when it's dark and a nice area, quiet. That's when you play it. Like I grew up when we played like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. We played it when it was nighttime because you wanted that feel of like I'm really in this. Like I get anxiety. I get anxiety with any games that's like stealth wise where you got to be like quiet with the player. I get anxiety just playing them games. Like they just make me like. Where you could, people can hear you creaking and stuff like that. Like, this shit it's a lot for me. Like I said, I do watch video games. I ain't gonna lie. So, put me in there, but never watching somebody open presents up. Like, come on.
No wrong.
Not you watching people open presents.
Video games.
I do like a good unboxing video. Like,
one thing I hate is like watching. It's like watching people eat like mukbangs. I hate when people be eating and like all the sauce be dripping down their chin and stuff. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Oh my God, I hate that lady with the super wide mouth to be eating onions like whole.
This one I'm talking
Which
about.
one are you talking about? Who is that?
And she's like really light skinned and she got drawn on eyebrows and she like makes onion boils.
Is that lady with the red eyebrows and the red dress?
No,
I need to
I don't
hear
know her hair. She's like really, really light skinned and she looks like she has some Asian lineage, but
I know
like
what you're talking about. She was
yes, and
Asian.
she makes onion boils and she will put like a whole entire onion in her mouth and the sauce is just like
And,
dripping.
and she'll eat like an apple almost.
Yes.
You
She'll
know
eat
what's
the onion
crazy?
like an apple.
I know
It's a
this
cooked
is
onion, but it's just obnoxious.
with me mukbangs. One, the food gotta look good, and then here's the thing, and I know this is fucked up to say because I'm a
Oh
little
God.
chubby. I'm a little chubby myself, but I've been recently losing weight. I don't like to see fat people mukbangs. I don't like it.
You say you don't like
It
seeing fat people mukbangs?
I hate it.
That is kind of
Because they
nasty.
be, you gotta say a mukbang. The mukbang, the part of the mukbang is not just the food, but it's the sound of you eating the food. And like last time, their mics be so strong and so you can hear them like grunting
Oh
and like them
God. Stop.
chewing. Oh my God, it's just one dude who does mukbang. He's a fat dude, and I swear to God, I'm like, bro, you're going to die, bro. Like he's so big, and he's like,
Ooh, not to breathe it hard into the mic. Oh my God.
Hard is crazy.
Right. But mukbang has a cultural significance. It comes from, I think, Korean culture where because they are supposed to like eating for them is like a familial thing. So it's like you're supposed to eat with like a group of people. So it's kind of like for the people who like going off to college and stuff who like don't have their family physically there to like eat on video. And then like the slurping and stuff indicates that the food is good. So it kind of shifted from
well,
like
we've
this
turned
cultural
into a
thing
whole new
to
thing.
yes, it's become
Man.
like kind of a gluttonous thing where you just get like a whole bunch of food. And you
I've
just,
literally
like,
seen like
eat
YouTubers
a
and
whole.
like social media people who like started with mukbangs like years ago, and they were like,
Mhm.
it was one couple in particular. I think they were like it was guys, and they used to be really skinny, and they got like really big like over the years.
During COVID, mukbangs took off like crazy. When we couldn't like sit together at restaurants and like do stuff, that's when that took off over here.
I'm never
Wasn't that where
enjoying
Keith
watching a
Lee
nigga
kind of
eat.
blew up around like the mukbang era, where like mukbang started becoming crazy big and everybody started
Well,
doing
it
it?
was like I've been watching mukbangs for a while. Like, if you see, it was usually Asian people doing it because that
Okay.
was like a part of the cultural thing. And then kind of like I
Literally,
think
mukbang. It's
really it
mukbang.
took off
Mukbang.
with B
Yeah,
Loves.
it's mukbang.
B Loves and Spirit. It really took off in like the black community with them because they like B Love started doing the seafood boils and then she would do like the crab and all that stuff in the sauce. And then like Spirit, that's the one with the little gif where she's like typing and chewing gum. That's
Yeah.
Spirit. She was doing those too for like the sounds for the ASMR. So when ASMR got more popular, people started doing mukbangs more because of like the chewing and like the food sounds and whatnot. But like it gets
For
to a
me though, you don't
point.
have to eat it. I don't need to watch you eat, but I love. Now listen, I'm still a little bit of a big back. I love a good like recipe. Like what's my girl name?
Nara.
The black chef that's light skinned and she just had a baby recently.
I
And she
cannot
does-
stand that lady.
Like Kimmy Cakes?
Yeah, Kimmy Cakes. You don't like Kimmy Cakes?
No.
What?
Kimmy Creations.
I don't. She gets on my nerves. I don't know. And in the way, like certain things, I feel like certain things don't need to be prepared certain ways. Certain things don't need to be drenched with certain seasonings, and it just makes me mad with all these people deep frying salmon and lobster tails and lamb chops.
That Mary
Like,
Me
you don't-
salmon is
everything does
having these
not
girls
need
in
to
a
be deep
chokehold.
fried.
To the audience, Amber's half white, by the
Don't
way.
do that.
So,
Don't do that. I am
so,
very black. I am very much black.
you know,
But,
we
like,
come from
everything does not need to be deep fried.
if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. You know what I mean?
I
I do
sneeze
think I
and
ain't
fuck on
gonna
my
lie.
food, but
I'm with you though,
everything-
Amber. I do think some about, and I've gotten to this stage in my life,
Sometimes it's too
in my
extra.
early 30s, where like I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand an over seasoner. Like I can't stand an over.
No, some's
You don't
like
have to
at some
season
point it's
everything,
too
bro.
much. And Kimmy does that, and so does that other lady. What's her name? Jay. What is her name? She's like, she has like a BBL and a really nice kitchen.
I
And
know
she puts
exactly
like
who
a
you're
half
talking
a
about.
bottle of seasoning
Yeah,
on everything,
she
and she
does a
makes
lot.
her food super hot. And like she doesn't have time to eat. I'm like, this is your job. What else do you have to do? Why are you
I
eating
hate
this
it.
food this fast?
You know who I like? The older lady whose son passed away, God rest his soul. And she cooks for her husband, and she be like, "Thank you, Elsie," and he be like,
Oh yeah,
whatever the food is, he be
the
like,
one
"This,
down in
this
Columbus,
delicious."
Georgia. Yeah.
Oh, I
Mhm.
think I know who you're talking about.
I love her.
You talk about
What
that
was her
really
son's name?
nice
Like
lady
Marquay?
who's like people will ask her to do stuff, and she's like, "Sure."
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
her.
From upstate New York.
Yeah.
I do love her. Her son passed away.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what
The
I'm
one that was like also an Instagrammer.
Yeah, he passed away
I
last
didn't know
year.
that. I didn't
Yeah.
like his content, but I didn't know that. That is sad. She's so sweet.
God damn it. You had to say that.
I'm sorry.
Next video went viral this week recently. God damn it. You could have kept it to yourself. You could have kept it to yourself.
Scared.
She had to add it in there. By the way, didn't like his content, but God rest his soul. Just went viral. A woman accused of setting her boyfriend's new girlfriend's apartment on fire went viral. Mike, can you post that for me, my guy?
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what the dick doing to y'all. Can you make a big screen, Mike? That's cool. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. God literally tried to give her, if you notice, it took about 4 tries to like that. God gave you 4 chances to walk away from that.
Man.
This is stupid.
Could you imagine somebody lighting your door on? First of all, this is not a home. This is an apartment complex, which means that it won't just be me, stupid bitch. It's going to be everybody else. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, Amber? You're home with your kids, and you chilling, and you smell something burning, and you find out your house was almost burnt down, and your apartment, your car's almost burnt down because a bitch couldn't let another nigga go in another apartment complex. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
These
This ain't
hoes,
nothing to
Amber,
do with
call
me.
the police. Call the police now, Amber.
I'm about to. Me and my
I'm not
kid about to
calling
burn
the police
down
on
over
that
some
one.
dick I never
I'm
had.
not calling the police on that one. I lose
Get
my
her
shit 'cause
locked
you
up.
mad because your nigga moved on with another bitch that don't got shit to do with me because I live across the fucking hall.
Not me and my
Girl.
kids in danger
I hope
over
you
some
get
dick I ain't never
arrested before I
had.
find you. I hope you get arrested before I find you because you on camera.
This when you
I
need
hope
good
the police
neighbors.
find you before me. 'Cause
This when you
I'ma
need
burn
good
you
neighbors,
down.
because a good neighbor would have came outside and whooped that bitch, dragged her. First of all, clearly she had a ring camera. Why didn't you say something, bitch? I see you. Something to deter
Maybe
her.
she wasn't looking at the camera. You don't
These
always look
hoes
at all the
ridiculous.
alerts.
These hoes ridiculous. That shit just really pissed me off. That's like an
those people- that's
automatic
like that-
ass whooping.
Did y'all see that video where those people drug that box that was on fire out their apartment into the hallway?
And almost burnt the whole spot
That's
down.
the same. That is the same amount of rage I would have because like, what are you
It's
doing?
another one. If y'all seen it, it was a girl. She went to her nigga house and he had a girl in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and the nigga kicked her out of the house. Like, so basically, she goes to the apartment, and it's one of the indoor ones, not the outdoor one, like the one she was in. It's one of the indoor where like you can't see outside. It's like actual hallways. So she gets in the door. She kicks the door down. Mind you, Amber, she's like your size. She's a small thing. She wasn't no big thing. She kicked the door down. You see the nigga throw her out of the house. Like he throws out the house. He's ass naked when he does it.
Damn.
He throws out the house, locks the door back. She sees a bang on the door. Then she gets her friends to come back. The lady who ring camera was catching all of her. She comes outside. She go, shorty. Clearly he don't want you. That childish shit you doing, get the fuck away from me. My kid's here, it's 4 a.m. I'm finna call the police on your ass. I watched you kick that man door in. That man don't want you. Anytime a nigga kick you out his house ass naked, he moved on, baby girl. Like, I was like, man, thank you, auntie. Like, sometimes I take an auntie to like, not even a real auntie, but like that auntie figure to be like, child, it ain't that serious.
But some girls really just can't take the hint. Even him dragging her out the house, she'll be like, "We're just going through something. We just going
And
through
they will
something."
do
That is
all
the
that
most
shit and
ridiculous
still
shit
not
I ever
leave.
seen.
Say it again, Amber. You said what?
They'll do all that shit and still not leave. As soon as
I'm
the nigga
telling you,
unlock the
sit
door,
out in
you
the
gonna
parking
go back
lot.
in. Like you getting your friend all involved in shit. What if that lady would have shot you? Now your ass is dead over a nigga is gonna be with the bitch that he was with.
Mm-hmm. And not come to your funeral and pay the respects either.
That brings me to another subject. Let's keep it P too. Let's keep it P. Name a situation where you kind of crashed out. It ain't got to be a crazy crash out, but like, what's the furthest you went for a nigga? Nah, come on now.
Too
Come
much
on now,
tea.
CC.
Too much tea.
CC.
No.
Nah, I'm trying. We trying to go viral. Don't try that.
Oh Lord.
What is something you did where you was like, I had no business doing that? Come on now, ain't gotta be
Oh
crazy.
God.
Give it to
Okay.
me.
Nothing at all.
Okay. Damn, Amber, you gonna make me look bad.
Amber, everything
today.
about you sacred. Go ahead.
Oh God. I just want to say before I say this, like I am a changed person. I have got a lot of comments saying that I am changed. But I think, okay, so my dude who I was talking to was not answering the phone like at all, like for 2 days. And I knew exactly where he lived. Like he was staying with his brother at the time. And I called my homegirl. I was like, girl, he ain't answering the phone. He ain't answering the phone. She was like, well, let's go see where he's at. So we drove an hour. That's how you know I'm stupid. Who's wasting their gas an hour just to see if a man go answer the phone? Drove an hour, parked in the cut, turned off the lights. I see this man park his car. I call the phone. I literally see him look at the phone, press ignore, and put the phone back in his pocket. And so he's like crossing the street to get to his brother's apartment. I whipped that little key around that corner, boy. I went cut him off. I hopped out the car. I was like, oh, so you ain't gonna answer the phone? You ain't gonna answer the phone? He looking like, bitch, where the hell you came from? I came out the darkness.
You almost hit
Okay,
me with the key.
boy. And we sit here arguing. This man grabs my skull. Like how you picking something up like this, but he grabs my skull and my homegirl is literally like pressing her face up against the window of my car. She's on the back and she's talking, no, you're gonna kill her. Let her go. Not helping me at all.
Didn't open the door though, huh?
Didn't open the door. Didn't jump out like, you ain't gonna do that to my friend. Ain't do
Hey,
none of
Doc,
that.
she treated this shit like it was a movie she was watching.
No, you're gonna kill her. Like, just left me out there hanging. I love you, girl, when you watch this, but you left me hanging that day.
Left her hanging, man. Damn.
Oh my god. W crash out. You had to pull up on that dick.
I was like 24.
Doc, talk to me about a situation where a girl might have crashed out on you.
Oh man.
You young though, so 20. But by 24, I had a couple crash outs. So let me see what you're talking about.
A couple.
And you from Baltimore, so I know a Baltimore joint that crashed up on you.
Man, I guess I had a girl pull up to my people's crib. Like that's like the craziest thing for real. She pulled up to my people's crib. She banging on the door and stuff. My mother came out. They arguing. It was kind of something similar to that for real. And I had to kick her out and just, you feel me, drop it on that tip. I'm not gonna go too deep in detail, but yeah, that's basically.
I can't imagine not being mean to somebody though.
Yeah. I'm not mean to nobody.
That cool to me. Probably why she pulled up on his ass. Women hate that. Yeah, man.
That calm.
Remember how Joe Budden used to talk to Tahiri?
Cussing somebody out.
Remember how Joe Budden used to talk to Tahiri? She would be screaming that nigga Joe down. Joe would be, I stole that method for like years. Joe would be like, look at you. Look, why are you so angry right now? Tahiri would be like, fuck you, Joe. You this that. He'd be like, why are you, nigga got his feet crossed. Why are you, the nigga would literally be sitting in like Indian style or Native American style and be like, why are you so angry right now? Like, you see yourself right now? I stole that technique for a couple years, man. I used to piss girls off with that. Come on, Abby. Come on, give us a little situation.
Okay, so I started talking to somebody again that I had talked to previously that had gotten into a relationship and we stopped talking. So then they got out of the relationship and they hit me up and was like, hey, I'm single now. Like, and I was like, love. So I'm like, okay. So I agreed to like go out. So we were talking like seriously again, right? And I thought we were talking seriously. He's like, oh, I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm not having sex with anybody else. And I'm like, all right. So I did see like he would tag this one girl in posts or like she'll be under his like in his comments and stuff. So I'm like, it was like mental note, but we didn't talk for like a day or so. And I wished him, it was his birthday. So I wished him a happy birthday. I sent him like this long heartfelt message for his birthday. He didn't say shit. So I'm like, So I'm like concerned because I'm like a worrier. So I'm like, what if he died? So
that's me.
She went straight to nigga down
on Facebook because I think everybody dies if they don't like respond. So I look up the girl on Facebook because her Instagram name was like her actual name. So I look her up on Facebook and because I'm like, let me look more into this girl. And it says she's in a relationship. So I'm like, oh, okay, she's in a relationship. why is this nigga tagged in the comments with her family talking about, oh, we can't wait to meet him for Thanksgiving, all this other shit. And I'm sitting here feeling bad because I'm like, the nigga gonna be alone for Thanksgiving because he's not from here. So I invited him over. So I comment on the thing, like, oh, congratulations. By the way, we fucked last week. Mind you, her family is on the shit. Like, her family is
the family comments. Damn.
Oh my God.
Messy.
And then yeah, I cussed him out and we got like this huge argument. And then he finally responded after that. I was like, you embarrassed her? I'm like, you embarrassed her, nigga.
I'll be like, I'm embarrassed at you, fool.
It was a big thing. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
What about you, Earl?
I know you got some stories, Earl. I know you got some stories, man.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
So, I'm gonna tell you one of the most crazy. So, an ex I was dating for years, we broke up, because she put her hands on me. Okay. If you know anything about me, I grew up around like rough environments. I don't play about domestic violence. Like I know too many couples who like tussle it out and maybe, no, we just had our little moment. Now you got one time to tussle with me and we out there. So we got into a fight right before her birthday, and I ended up breaking with her when we got back off the cabin trip with her birthday. That's a trip Santana was on, actually, Abby. So we come back, I break up with her. She leaves, whatever like that. And one of my exes I was cool with, we ended up kind of like rekindling. Now my ex would come visit me from Virginia, and I was living in DC at the time, and we would just chill though. Like we wasn't having sex and all that stuff. She was literally just like being a friend, really. We would chill, like literally to the point where like I would sleep in the living room, she would sleep in the bedroom, like that type of situation. So I throw a Super Bowl party, and my homie Mitch, his girl and my girl are like this. They were like this. My ex was like this. Like every time I used to come to my crib, when me and my ex were together, his girl would be in my house. Like now they were like sisters. So she comes to the Super Bowl party, and the new girl is there. Now I get the timing, new girl not have sex like that, but she giving her weird energy, whatever like that. As soon as she got a chance, she went back to tell my ex. My ex at the time was living about 50 minutes away. She drove when me and the girl had went out to get something to eat one night. Went to get some oohs and ahs, some soul food, right? About 30 minutes away. She drove from her cousin's house she was staying with at the time after she left and we broke up. Comes to spray paint my tags and then drives back. Now, mind you, when the situation happened, I'm like, I know it's you, whatever like that. She's like, I'm just talking about. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It was like, can you prove it? You know what I mean? Like, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So that morning, my Instagram got hacked. And somebody had been DMing people that I was gay. So they posted on my story, hey man, I just finally want to come out and say I'm gay. And you know, I finally get off my chest. And then she DM'd every girl I was cool with, like, yo, we want to come suck some dick? Like, so when girls I'm cool with, like, yo, what? So imagine Amber, somebody DMing you, like, yo, Amber, come suck my dick. And you like, Earl, what the fuck going on? Like literally, so it's girls like, yo, Earl, what type of shit you want, whatever like that. She DMing my cousins, like, yo, don't suck my dick, man. Of course, my cousins know. My cousins like, whoever you are, and we find you, bitch ass nigga, you a lame. So how I found out was this. Thank God for gay neighbors. I had two gay neighbors, Terry and Glenn, and they live right next to me. And Terry comes and knocks on my door one day. I'm living in Georgetown at the time, $1.3 million home, subleasing at the basement. He comes and basically like, yo, Earl, I got something you might want to see. He shows me a video. It's, you know, when you think somebody do something, but then when you get to really see them in the act of their crime, you can see her pull up. She's waiting for us to leave. When we leave, she pulls off. So like she's about to come to my car. She sees me. She takes back off to her car. Hides behind her car. I'm watching her in the video. So we take the girl I'm cool with. We take her car instead. She comes out. Who's with her? My man's girlfriend at the time is with her, helping her do it.
Oh my!
So she comes from around. She's trying to take the tags off. She wants to take the tags. Like she's trying to steal the tags, but she couldn't. She had the right screwdriver. So instead, she gets some spray paint and she spray paints the tags all red.
Where'd she get the spray paint from?
So I guess you already had it for the plan B. So the homegirl,
crazy people like that, stay ready.
the homegirl is like looking out. You ever see two girls like when y'all be on y'all bullshit, like the way y'all like, I'm talking about they really, she spray painting, the friend looking out, they like take off running to the car, they
Lord.
pull off like.
I've never
And
damaged nobody's property like that.
Yeah, I'm
so this is
not
how I got her. I posted on
supporting
my
crazy.
story. I said, now by the time she denied the shit out of it. Posted my story. I said, you know what? I said, motherfuckers, they fucked up, but you know, I got you dead to rights. I was like, and I said you had an accomplice with you, your little partner in crime. When I said that, she knew like, oh, this nigga really saw it. She calls me immediately. Earl, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. What do you need me to do? Whatever like that. I'm like,
That's
I need
crazy.
1,500. She like, I'm like, I need 600 for my tag, and I need another 900 because at the time my rent was like 15. I'm like, I need half of my rent too, just for the distress. She said that 1,500 so fast. I wish I asked for more. I was like, that much I asked for more. Yeah, she said it so fast. I was like, that much I asked for more
That's
money.
for 2 bands.
As long as you don't call the cops, she said.
I made her. So at the time, now mind you, prior I had went to the police station to file a police report. And I remember I had to file a stay away order, and he was basically telling me like, "Yeah, I think it's my ex, whatever like that." He's like, "You got any proof?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "What we'll do is this: we'll put it in file, and if you get proof, we'll go pick her up that day." So now I'm like, I'm a dude. I'm not trying to. I'm like, I ain't really trying to file no police report. That's some sucker shit, whatever like that. And I
I
never
would have
forget
been like,
the cop was like, if she can spray paint the tag, she can cut a brake line. And he was like, "It's how far you wanted to go. Be mindful of that."
I don't know if
And I
she had
remember-
the skills. She couldn't even.
But either way, it was like his point was like, in the sense of like, if she would do this, she'll go further than this. You need to get that touch it off you with like, I'm a nigga. I don't get like, because it's just like a manly thing where like I ain't getting no motherfucking shit on no girl.
Yeah.
But so she ended up doing that. I don't tell her because she had a really good job that she's actually still with. So I didn't tell her anything like that. She ended up paying me the money, and I also made her do an apology. I made her do a story on my story. I made her do an apology video, and I posted on my story her apology to everybody she wrote to get messages to, and this and that, and basically admitting to it. And it was able to be cool. And you know what's so funny though? We ended up being cool afterwards. She's actually getting married this year, and she invited us to wedding, all that other stuff. So what was so funny is that like you gotta watch people. People show who they are. Mind you, she had a situation with her homegirl because she's from Connecticut. She had a situation with her homegirl. I mean, one time, it's like a year ago, and we were dating for years. So her homegirl was dating like this trainer, and he was cheating, and she helped her homegirl slash this nigga tires. She was the driver. So I should have known. Like, you gotta be careful. People
yes,
will
I'm
show
like,
you
you
who
should
they
have
are.
known that.
Like
you
people
should
show you
have
who they are. It's like if she help her homegirl with the shit, then she most likely have somebody help her with the shit. Lord to behold, what's so funny is that like I end up moving with her in with her a year or two later. During COVID time, I moved up my spot and I ended up staying with her. So you can stay with me, whatever like that. So you find your spot, whatever like that. And Lord to behold, that was 2020. And guess what happened in 2020? COVID.
Oh yeah.
I was we were stuck together for like 8 months.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so that's how we kind of forgave each other. Was cool, whatever like that. And like to this day, we still cool. You know, I the best of luck to her fiance. But
what
yeah,
made you
man.
break up with her in the first place after the cabin trip? Is what I want to figure out.
I couldn't. I'm one of the people. I'm a tourist, so like, I don't just act off straight emotion. I have to think things through. I'm one of the people that like this, right? Anybody will tell you in my life. Anybody I don't fuck with no more. There is no like. I'm solidified now because I give you so many chances that by the time I say fuck you, I really like. I said, oh, I really tried, bro. It's like I gave you all the chances. So when I cut somebody off, I never had any like ill will. I never had any like, you know, oh man, self doubt or whatever like they regrets because I know that like when I cut you off because I basically exhausted every option for you, bro. I literally can't fuck with you no more because I just can't fuck with you. I've tried to make peace with it. I've tried to help out. I've tried to do things, but you're just not a good person. So that's who I am. So like part of it was just like I sat on it and I couldn't do it. I remember her hitting me. She hit me because it was the weirdest thing. We got into a fight because I had bought her like $750 worth of like I bought a cake, like a real expensive cake, cupcake, all that stuff. It was a surprise for the cabin trip. We had a lot of my friends going, and I basically had them pick the cake up, and we were gonna meet us there. So originally the plan was she was supposed to come to, they all supposed to come to my crib that night, and we would spend the night at my crib and then leave in the morning. So they didn't come tonight; it was coming in the morning. So she was like, she got drunk, and she was like, "Why everybody not coming?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's cool, whatever." That it was just me, her, my homie, and my homie girl. And she like got wild out and started like beating on me and swinging on me, knocked my glasses off and shit like that. Like it's wild out. And I remember thinking to myself, and this is when like it fucked me up. You know, they said a drunk man tells no tales. You can see the real hate in her eyes. I remember thinking to myself, like, cause she was apologizing, this and that, and I was like, nah, like, I can really see the hate in your eyes when you would hit me that night. Like, you
Like,
really
you
gotta
really don't like me like that.
like, it's something in you that really got a fucking problem with me, bro. Like, that really don't like me. Like, or like it's like, you know, it's like I really saw the hate in your eyes and I couldn't let that shit pass. I remember when I broke up with her, like, she wanted to talk and stuff like that. At one point, I'm in the living room laying down. I wake up in the middle of the night with her standing over me and she's like breathing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, we need to talk. I'm like, how long have you been sitting there? Like, I never forget. And I was like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck away from the situation. This bitch is crazy.
That's crazy.
He was contemplating your exit.
Literally, I woke up in the middle of the night, like, and she was standing over top of me. And I was like, yo, what are you doing? And she was like, we need to talk. In my mind, I'm like, how long have you been watching me before we need to talk? Like, why you just tap me? So I ended up like locking the door from that moving forward until she moved out. Yeah, it was a whole lot, man, you know. It was a whole lot. Let's end it off with this. I want to do I want to say shout out to RIPs, man. A lot of RIPs have been happening. Starting off, we didn't get a chance to do it. RIP to Catherine O'Hara, who's known as the mother from Home Alone. She's like America's mother for years. Shout out to her. RIP to her. Of course, James Van Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek, who passed away recently through cancer, if I'm not mistaken. Robert Duvall, who was a great actor. A lot of movies, Godfather, just a slew of movies. He got 4 global, what they call them? Golden Globes, Oscars, like Oscar nominations, an Oscar. Great actor. Rest in peace to Eric Dana, who a lot of people know from Grey's Anatomy, who was Dr. McSteamy. You might have recently saw him in the latest Bad Boys movie. He played the main villain. No funny, handsome guy, man. Died at 52 years old. From ALS. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm a guy, so that nigga was handsome. Like, that nigga was 52 years old. It was gorgeous, man. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. Good looking guy, man. He was such a great villain in the Bad Boys movie. To think that this guy would literally die a year or two later, that breaks my heart. I don't want to put a message that he sent to his daughters because I just feel like too much stuff goes viral or like, you know, on social media. I feel like that message was just for him and his daughters. And it was just really sad. He could barely talk at the time. If you know, ALS takes all your motor skills from you. So yeah, shout out to him. RIP, of course, to Jesse Jackson, one of the biggest civil rights activists in the world. It was an ongoing bit through the 90s and 2000s where like anytime a black person got in trouble, it was like, I'm gonna call Jesse Jackson. Ran for president at 84, 89, man, with the We Shall Overcome and I Am Somebody a chant that went global for years. RIP to him. He passed away. And then one things I want to speak on is Lil Poppy, the rapper from Atlanta who recently passed away, who was also the boyfriend and baby father of Rick Ross's daughter. Man, you know, he had been video surfaced that he had been kind of reaching out and showing the signs. I've had people in my life who've passed away from self-inflicted gun wounds or self-inflicted wounds. And unaliving themselves, and it's one of the hardest things because you always feel like it's maybe something you could have said or did, and it's just a selfish act because so many people needed you and wanted you there. You know, I just want to take a moment out to say, like, you know, if you are going through mental situations, I actually been battling depression since I'm 6 years old, so I've dealt with it for a very long time, and I've dealt with my own situations of like suicide situations where God has spared me. So yeah, I just want to say, man, if you know, the people out there who like go through mental health issues, either get help or please talk to somebody. It's a really sad thing to see somebody so young take their life with so much promise. But I always tell people, no matter what you got, what you have, when that demon hits you, it swallows you in the darkness, and there's nothing that you can do about it sometimes. Like, I know a lot of people get upset, like, man, you had this going or that going on, but like, mental health is one of them things that like you don't see it coming. Like, it's not, you might see the greatness of what they have going around them, but they can't see it. But But yeah, any thoughts, guys?
I just want
I
to add
just
on something right quick to what you were saying about other suicide. And this is like so serious. Parents really need to stop thinking because their kids are kids that they don't go through depression. Because they don't work, because they have everything like a house, they have clothes, food on the table, that kids don't go through depression. There's no age limit on depression at all. So I really wish parents would stop saying like, oh, you have no reason to be depressed, or like, oh, we're not claiming that. Your kids are depressed.
Yeah. With depression, because it's literally a chemical imbalance in your brain. Like it's
Exactly.
let me tell you something. I have 9 dates booked. I have podcasts. I have this, that going on, that going on. I have a good life, and there are some days I wake up where I'm like, man, death would be easy today. Like, it ain't about literally. I can have some of the best days and still like have that creep in my mind where it's like, yeah, today is good, but it's gonna be bad eventually. But what can stop it from being bad? If you kill yourself. If you kill yourself, you never had a bad day ever again. Like literally, bro, it's not even about how sad your life is. Sometimes you have the greatest things going on. Like it's been so many people that passed away, from Don Cornelius, who was the creator of Soul Train, to Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain spent the world traveling the world, eating foods, talking to so amazing people. That was his job, and he killed himself. Like, ain't about what you got going on. Some of the happiest people have some of the saddest things going on in their brain. So yeah, it's definitely not a I don't have nothing going on thing. Depression is something that like literally attacks you even when you're at your happiest.
Right. No matter what age.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, R.P. Lil Papa. I listen to his music. He was one of my favorite artists. He's really got a big fan base in Baltimore. From Jacksonville. So shout out to him. If you listen to his music, you can kind of tell he's been battling with this for years. He also had sickle cell as well. So that was just a mental strain on him as well. It's just sad at the end of the day. He had kids as well. I think he has a son and a daughter, I believe, as well. So it's unfortunate. I really try to express this, especially like specifically Black community, Black men and women. Like we don't really get taught therapy and talking to somebody about how you're feeling and your emotions, because especially for Black men in our community, they look at that as soft, and they bully you or call you words for opening up and bringing out that side of you. It's okay to talk to somebody about it. It doesn't even have to be a therapist. It could be a friend, a mom, a boyfriend, a homeboy, whatever. Like, just talk to somebody about what you're going through in your mental. And then for people on the outside, like, check up on your people, man. Like, even me, like, I'm somebody, I sometimes get lost in my own world and forget to just check up on people, because that can also save somebody too. Just checking up on your loved ones, man, your friends, your family, making sure they're good, and really checking up on them. Now, I'm not talking about just saying, hey, you good, bro? I mean, like, give them a call, talk to them for 20, 30 minutes, bro. Like, really check up.
What they got going on.
Yeah, see what they got going on. Link up with them. Try to do something, like whatever, man. You never know. Some people they show that they're happy really well, but deep down inside they find all types of shit. So I definitely that's just what I wanted to say. Shout out Lil Papa, man. He made good music. It's unfortunate.
And God rest his soul, man.
Yeah,
I have a little bit off of what Dot said, and I'm going to stop. Also, I would encourage Black men and women to, get tested for a sickle cell trait. My brother had sickle cell. He's now 15, and through the grace of God and me giving him my bone marrow, he's sickle cell free. But it's more prominent in African American people than what people understand. Like, I have sickle cell trait. So if I were to have a baby with anybody, my baby would come out just like how my brother was. So I just want to encourage, Black men and women, like, get tested. It's really not that hard. You can literally do it by a swab of the mouth, like how you would do a DNA test. But also get tested so you can prevent this happening to your children. Because a lot of people are like, oh, what is that? I don't got that. My parents, they never told me about that, because a lot of your parents don't know.
Kind of boomerang off of that, sickle cell trait is more common in African American communities, African American and Italian. I also have sickle cell trait, and women, you get daughters get
Mhm.
it from their mothers. So if you have, like, my daughter has sickle cell trait. If she has a daughter, she'll have sickle cell trait. So
Mhm.
like, get genetic testing, even anything. There's so many other genetic disorders. I work in an OBGYN, so like, we ask all these different questions of if you have any history of anything. There's so many genetic disorders. You should get genetic testing before you decide to procreate with anyone, because if you are a carrier and they are a carrier, then you increase the chances of your child having this, and then you have this child who's disabled that you have to care for the rest of your life, or that's going to be suffering for the rest of their life. Just like Deion Sanders, he is a child with sickle cell. So like, that is a battle for them. And sickle cell is an autoimmune disorder. It's very painful. You're in and out, you have flare-ups, you're in and out the hospital. It's a lot. And even having sickle cell trait, we get dehydrated more easily. So if you play
Yes.
sports, you have to make
Oh my
sure
God.
you're staying hydrated and like all types of stuff. So get genetic testing.
We have little aches and pains, like how somebody that will have full blown sickle cell have, but dehydration is the main one. I'm dehydrated all the time. Me and my sickle cell trait sister Amber over here.
Yeah, man. Well said. I couldn't say it any better, man. Again, R.I.P. Lil Poppy, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, like you said, about his music, man. Yeah, you can hear it, man. But yeah, man. This has been the What Was Said podcast. Shout out to my co-host, CC, of course, the lovely Ambino, and my man, the smoothest F. Dot the Dottie. And shout out to Mike, our producer. I'm of course Earl Evans Cofield, aka Early Cofield. And in the words of Lil Papa, man, we are who we are. Live like it's no tomorrow. And we out here, man. Y'all be see y'all next Saturday.
Y'all have a good one.